Previously on Esports World Cup, level up.
Riyadh, make some noise!
We are at the starting line of a 7-week-long race for the ultimate prize in esports.
The Club Championship crowns the organisation with the highest point total across all 25 games.
Team Vitality are making a play for that Club Championship.
And Team Vitality sees the win. Nothing was granted and everything was earned.
The second week, we are leading the Club Championship right now.
Bis zum Ende durchgestackt.
But it will be really hard to compete against the Falcons.
Team Falcons!
Being the club champion last year, everyone have a spotlight on us. There is more pressure.
Easy as you like, Team Falcons!
It took 4 weeks, but Team Falcons finally pick up a tournament win.
Team Falcons has now jumped into first place. However, they have stiff competition.
Game, set, match! Team Liquid has found their next world champion! Yes!
The final standings at the end of week 5. Team Liquid sitting at 4,200 points.
I just texted Dossary. Neck and neck now.
Team Falcons at 3,700.
We're still the favorite to win the whole thing.
And 3,150 is Team Vitality.
We're still in the running.
Team Liquid versus Team Vitality versus Team Falcons. Buckle up. The club championship is set for a photo finish. And one team is about to level up.
So what we have here is every player, all 64 players that played for us at this event, signed their own individual puzzle piece.
And then on the back
is their why, what motivates them.
it's awesome. The why of why they're competing.
The Esports World Cup is here to showcase the best teams around the world. Players are playing for something greater than their performance.
This one has to be good. For us, it's incredibly important to show up as an organization here with many rosters. There's a lot of love for the game. I think we need some corner pieces.
We're on the right path. We just need to keep going.
So far, you guys won the most games, got the most medals.
Game, set, match!
EAFC, the win here was incredible.
And MLBB.
Team Liquid, crack open the base!
And also chess.
Magnus Carlsen takes the victory.
As soon as he won, he pointed right to the Team Liquid crest on his jersey on stage. I got a little bit of the feels. Understanding his contribution as a bigger piece of a pie to our club championship.
Yes, let's expand on that. Let's talk about Team Falcons. Team Liquid, 4,200 points. Team Falcons, 3,700 points. Falcons have significantly more teams, but they only have 1 trophy. Team Falcons are not winning. You're currently in 2nd place.
I think we expected more than 1 win coming to week 6.
Team Falcons break the ties that bind to become champions.
Overwatch was a huge success, but overall I think we expected different results.
Warzone.
Yeah.
Twisted minds! They do it to the very end!
I think we have a lesson learned. Esports tournaments are very hard to win. And so sometimes the quantity is better than quality.
We actually heard the exact same conversation from Vitality, but the other way around, quality over quantity.
2 years in a row, the best 3 clubs in the world are Falcons, Liquid and Vitality. But Falcons, man, coming here, they have 22 teams. We had 11 in total. The fact that they are where they are, it's almost embarrassing.
I didn't expect it to be that close between different teams as well.
In the end, we have a real shot here.
We want to show up and compete.
We have great competitors.
I think we have the blueprint. We have Rocket League and Counterstrike. If Liquid and Falcons can't pick up the points, well, then we have the chance.
One very last question. Will you guys be the club champions in 2025?
Yes.
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 There is no room for mistakes.
You are about to witness the return of the race for esports ultimate prize. Over 100 countries and regions.
竞争有点激烈。
$70 million on the line.
Someone's life is about to change.
It's the 2025 Esports World Cup, and the whole world is watching. It all comes down to this.
when I'm in Paris, when I'm at home, I try to be a presenter.
Ouais, on joue là. 9-6. C'est qui le plus fort, Noah?
My mom actually was a single mom, so I think I want to be the helicopter dad that I never had.
Tac, allez, vas-y.
Parenting is a big mission, but it's our first job every day. He's a father before being the father of Team Vitality.
I try to be really available for my son because I know that I'm workaholic, I'm working way too much. But you know what? Love every moment. This is our HQ in Paris. This is the Hive.
Hello, hello tout le monde.
And I'm the executive chairman of Team Vitality.
And founder.
And founder, co-founder actually. Nico's been my work wife, 12 years already.
Tu pars quand, Riyad? Je pars vendredi.
Ok.
Nous sommes 3e au classement des clubs.
Si Rocket League trouve un peu sa forme, etc., tu fais 1000 points. CS, tu peux aller chercher 1000 points aussi, tu vois. Donc potentiellement, tu as un strong finish à 2000 points, quoi, tu vois.
Ah, ça, c'est le dream scénario. Tout peut se passer en 2 semaines.
Falcons, c'est Liquid. Le truc, c'est que Liquid, ils n'ont plus grand-chose. Hein. Ah, par contre, Falcons...
Ils sous-performent de dingue.
Si Falcons font de la grosse merde sur Rocket League, c'est jouable.
Dans ce cas, je change tous mes plans, je viens à la clôture pour être sur la photo avec vous.
Rocket League playoffs, Falcons and Vitality, battling it out for 3rd place. Game 6, if Falcons win this one, they win the series.
Big game for Falcons. Winning puts them well out in front for the club championship.
Falcons trying to kill Vitality's fight.
Exotic, surely he's going to put this one away. Zen helps it along.
And Vitality force a Game 7.
Rocket League is actually taking place right now.
Correct, as we speak.
I actually feel really bad that I've dragged you away to be on my sofa here. Sorry about that, but we need you, Danny. Talk to us about the stakes in the club championship, because you guys, Team Vitality, are very much still in with a chance.
This 3rd place matchup is crucial for club championship points.
It's kind of crazy to think about it. We can actually win it all. So it's a bit of a David against Goliath situation.
Beef there though, right? There's beef.
I would love to have the same budget to work with, because then we easily beat them.
I mean, Rocket League is football with cars. Right. It sounds so simple, but it's really hard.
A lot of hard work.
I just really hope that we have what it takes.
You guys are definitely punching above your weight right now, which I've got a lot of respect for that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, because if Falcons win, they'll earn crucial points they need to move into 1st place on the leaderboard.
This is like heaven for me. This is heaven. I've been the biggest gamer since I was a kid.
Are you a big Rocket League fan?
I've loved Rocket League for years. I have a lot of respect for these guys, so it's pretty cool.
Allez Zed, allez, il y a un top 3 à aller chercher. I've been playing 10 years, I've been to 10, 15 different events. I've never seen anything like this, to be honest with you. The energy is just different here. It's a different.
One final game stands between these two teams.
On va montrer qu'est-ce que c'est Vitality, de quel world ce genre, ok? Et vous allez donner tout ce que vous voulez, parce que moi, qui crois encore?
3-2-1, we're going to a Game 7.
Killers will make sure he gets the pass out. TRK will strike first for Falcons. 1-0. Vitality shooting and scoring will tie things up.
Zen sees glory in his sight.
Vitality are back on the attack. But it's saved. The end of regulation. Falcons need a goal. Vitality try to stop him.
Exotic is going to be a chance.
Vitality score on their own net! And they throw away Game 7. Falcons win.
It's the most exciting Esports place decider for sure. Very important for us.
Man, wow. On goal at 0 seconds. fuck me. It's fucking awful. And then the entire arena is like airport that way, airport that way. So yeah.
No thanks, sorry guys.
With their third place finish in Rocket League, Team Falcons finally reclaim first in the standing. Team Liquid still has 2 more opportunities this week to get points on the board, but for Team Vitality, it all comes down to Counterstrike 2.
I'm back at Riyadh. It's bittersweet because, well, for me, this is the last rodeo. My last EWC. Not for Vitality, but for me. Time to close it out. Hello.
Hallo.
Mr. Cool.
Ich hab dich im Fernsehen gesehen.
Ja. Weil ich ganz berühmt bin, Danny.
Anna is going to be leaving Team Vitality at the end of the Esports World Cup, which I respect. She has been with Vitality for 4 years, which is a long time in esports. It's a super stressful job. But I am definitely sad, yes, because I think I'm losing a strong partner in crime.
Welcome to Week 7, the final week of the 2025 Esports World Cup. This is the last chance for clubs to put points on the board towards the $7 million grand prize. Who will come out on top?
Week 7 EWC, for us it's only Counterstrike. You good? You're good. I want to leave on a high note.
Oh, it's much nicer than last year.
Because last year, we didn't do so well in Counterstrike.
And there it is, Virtus Pro.
We lost in the quarters against VP.
It's so shit.
And for Vitality, that is the last game they will play in the Esports World Cup.
That was a really important tournament for us and the organization.
But since then, we climbed back.
It's theirs! Champions!
The win streak continues.
This is an unreal season for Vitality.
Vitality, in 2025, they've had a 37 consecutive match streak and won 7 consecutive tournaments.
It was, without a doubt, the best season of all time or any team in Counter-Strike.
Apex gets 2 on the way.
What the fuck is going on?
Nothing can stop them. No one.
It's one of the greatest performances of all time in esports.
We were unrivaled. But if you're at the top, the whole time you have a target on your back.
Ooh, that's all you can say. Ooh.
Then what happened? Well.
And they've done it! Mao's takedown, indomitable, Vitality, untouchable for months on end.
Counter-Strike is rough. The competition is super close. People study you. Eventually they're gonna catch up.
The Mongols, they step over top of the big dogs just like MongolZ did at Cologne. The crown is starting to slip off the king's head. There are cracks in the kingdom.
It feels like there was a little bit of focus lost.
There's definitely a degree of complacency.
Yeah.
But Dan really wants to win this event.
Yeah.
And as we know with this team, as Dan goes, the team
follows. The team follows, yes,
So-
exactly. Dan is the captain of the team. At the end of the day, it stands and falls with Dan, and if he's locked in, chances are really high that we're going to deliver.
I want us to get back to win as soon as we can. We know that if we play good, we will go far.
If Dan's locked in, everyone will be locked in.
He knows how important this is.
We're the last team left for Vitality.
Welcome to Counter-Strike here at the Esports World Cup.
If Vitality win Counter-Strike 2, they'll move into first place in the club championship. But first, they have to get through Team Liquid.
Liquid and Vitality both in the top 3, trailing Falcons at number 1. And one of these two teams to be knocked out, points will not be coming their way. For Vitality, this is a chance for them to get 1,000 points if they win the whole deal and try and chase down Falcons.
The pressure is here, but I'm so confident in those guys.
But if Liquid can take down Vitality, they would deny them the Esports World Cup Club Championship.
Things are really heating up. We're going up against the #1 rated team in the world. And for us, it's just about proving that we can pull it off when it matters most.
Map number 1, best of 3 single elimination.
Counterstrike is a first-person shooter game where teams of 5 must work together to accomplish their objectives. Whether it's planting a bomb or defusing it, shoot, move, communicate,
coming in,
kill. That's the name of the game.
Twist, great position.
No.
Liquid move into the lead.
Because once you're dead, you're out of the round.
I would have closed 13-11. Team Vitality.
Map 2, Vitality versus Liquid. There's a lot on the line here.
Apex at the front of the pack.
Team Vitality looking to keep their team's last shot at the Esports World Cup Club Championship alive here. Team Liquid have to get the upset here to pretty much guaranteed lock themselves into the top 2 in the club championship standings.
Liquid in the comeback 6-round streak.
Let's go!
And have the opportunity to overtake Falcons for the first place.
This do or die.
Liquid demand more overtime.
All comes down to this.
Twist, giving Team Liquid another overtime. Shui's shot in the back of the head.
Liquid disappearing in front of your eyes. And Vitality.
One killed away.
They eliminate Team Liquid
from Counterstrike.
We're in a good spot. Liquid is totally out right now. They are spectators when we are actors.
I'm really upset that we didn't pull it off. We still have a shot at the cup, but it just got harder. If Vitality wins the CS event, they're going to be the champions of EWC most likely. Hopefully, Team Vitality lose to whoever they play.
They got an open path in the bracket, right? The biggest threat may be MongolZ.
If Vitality wants to challenge Falcons for the cup, they cannot overlook the MongolZ. The MongolZ are on fire, and they've got an entire nation behind them.
Монголчууд бид хэдэн зууны зэртэх түүхэн удсан дайчид, нүүдэлчид эзэнт гүрэн хэмээн тэмдэглэгт нүүлдсэн байдаг. Тэг бидний амьдрал сүүлийн 40 жилд тийм ч амар байсангүй. 100 мянган хүмүүс илүү дээр амьдралыг хайж өөртөө нүүдэлчин амьдрал өв соёлоо орхиж хоцорон газрыг зорхорлсон. Харин өнөөдөр бид боломж дөрвөн ирээдүйн төлөө өөрсдийнхөө тэмцээр байна. When people think of Mongolia, they usually associate it with our history back in the 13th century, Genghis Khan era. Our logo is a Mongolian knight in gold armor. That is quite fitting, I would say. Our players started out as underdogs. The international scene was well developed and it was full of giants.
Vitality come through swinging and they don't miss. That's what they want. It's done.
MongolZ lose this one.
Going into that scene as an Asian team was quite challenging.
Monty will eliminate the MongolZ.
MongolZ unable to put a single win on the board.
MongolZ, constant underdog story, but we're always waiting for that moment where they get to move past that.
MongolZ lost so many times, and then one day they just popped.
And the MongolZ find it! A championship taken!
That's because they found the missing piece. Blitz.
Намайг Блиц гэдэг MongolZ багт тоглодог CS2-ын тамирчин. Биднийг анх 2001 онд ирсэн баха энд. Ирэхээ нэг ойтой байхдаа шууд энд ирсэн. 2001 онд ирэхэд ер нь ээж бол ер нь ингээл урагшаа баг нэг тал шахуул тийм газар байдаг гэсэн.
Хэцүүлээс одоо хэцүү өгөхгүй тэгэл явсан л да. Баа чин гэрт байж байгаа дагаас өвлд нэг баашин бариад.
Бидний хойшоо амьдардаг гэр байсан болохоор яг энд байсан. Тэгээд аваад нэг жижигхан нэг хоёр өрөө байшинтай. Тухайн цаг үед ер нь бол амьдрал ер нь одоогоос бол хамаагүй хэцүү байсан. Усаа өөрсдөө hodгаас зөөн. Тэгээд нүүрсээ аав нь нүүрсээ хагална. Тэгээд галдуулахгүй бол байшин ингээд автоматар хална гэж байхгүй. За одоодсэн чи ирсэн чи том барилгууд болцсон байна. Эднэр ер нь бол даваа тал нь гэвэл багасаа нэг тийм чирэг өснө.
People would sometimes ask me where I'm from, and then I tell them I'm from Mongolia. And then they would say, hey, do you ride horse to go to school? I actually witnessed the very first high-speed internet in Mongolia. When I was a kid, we had only like dial-up internet. It was shocking to witness all these technological advances. Mongolia is growing rapidly. The city, buildings, everything has changed a lot. Now, esports is actually changing people what they think about Mongolia. There was this one interview, the host asked, why is it so difficult to play against the Mongols?
They're like annoying playstyle.
What do you think makes them annoying?
Chess player, IGL.
Blitz was a beast as an IGL yesterday. He had an absolutely monster day.
Шитрийн бодлого бодож байгаа нь одоо ингээд контрийн тактик зохиохтой адилхан ч юм уу те.
Blitz, he's a chess master.
Гартайг бол ер нь миний бараг амьдралтаа болцсон ер нь хамгийн ухаантай хүн гэж би л яг хаа боддог.
He's not emotional. He has that killer instinct.
Би ер нь про тоглогч болсноор ер нь бол одоо энэ амьдарч байгаа энэ тэг бид нар одоо л яг Монголд арга маш од хэмжээнд байгаа.
The young Mongolian squad is rewriting esports history.
So right now, parents would actually want their kids to be a professional esports player.
Энд нэг хүмүүсийнх нэр төрийн Монголын нэрнээр тоглох гэдэг чинь бүх юм нэр төрийн хэрэглэгээр маш гоё байдаг.
They are national heroes in Mongolia, and when they play CS overseas, they are fighting for national pride.
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup for Counterstrike.
The semi-finals today, Mongols taking on a Team Vitality.
Mongols, one of the favourites for this tournament.
Mongols have always been a strong team. If we have a bad day, they can definitely take it.
Ер нь Vitality бол ер нь биднийг амар хойдчод байдаг гэсэн. Бид нэрийг аягүй хурцлж өгчээсэн Vitality.
I want us to learn from our mistakes and get better. Hopefully it's going to happen today.
We kick off semi-finals Saturday with monstrous stakes. Yes, these two teams want a spot in the grand final. Of course they're chasing EWC legacy, but for one of them, there's an added financial incentive. A win today earns Vitality enough points to edge out Liquid for second place, which means an extra $1 million.
Even top two for us would mean 4 million instead of 3 million for the club championship. That's a lot of money.
A win here locks Vitality a second place finish in the club championship. Lose and Vitality, they're out, which would leave Liquid as the only club who can stop the Falcons from repeating and raising the trophy once again at EWC.
It's do or die.
Let's hope that today the boys show up.
An Apex goes down.
Come on. When you play the Mongols, you need to be at 100% because they have impeccable aim.
4-0 is great stuff for the Mongols.
They're really fast.
Apex getting overrun. Blitz is the shot.
I think strategically, We are way better.
Drops goes out as a pro.
But what's the point?
Apex and Mezzi partnered up.
It's a headshot game.
Headshot.
One bullet in the head.
Apex down.
No more strategy.
Vitality are falling off. Blitz, he's going to seal the deal. They're up in the series. First map of this semi-finals goes the way of the Mongolians.
Neo is stressed. For him, this is his blood, you know, this is his heart. I'm stressed too, I just show it in different ways.
We're heading into map 2 and it's a must-win game for Vitality.
The boys, we've seen that they're not unbeatable.
And that's a nice start from Rob.
But they've shown this whole year that they can win.
Rob gets the job done.
So we are ready to lock in and take this trophy.
Apex is actually getting a huge amount of output.
The Mag 7, that's it.
Zenzu on 2. Tit for tat. Vitality demand a third map.
This is the final map. Can Vitality avoid elimination and stay in the fight for the club championship?
There's a lot of money on the line as well. Look at him, he looks so locked in.
Yeah, your boy looks locked in.
Headshot, wow. Has his bell rung. Nice! Nearly had Blitz on the chase. Blitz with 1 HP up against the healthy Mezzi.
The best mental edge you can have over your opponent is when you're hard to read.
Ah, that couldn't have gone much worse for Apex.
Apex is a wildly talented player.
Mongols can do no wrong!
Can't do shit.
But he has no poker face.
Apex 08.
His passion can get him into trouble sometimes.
We just need to play together, okay?
Vitality hasn't been able to get started. Xiaohai swings on into Senzu's loving embrace. Okay, they're losing. They're losing hard.
You want to do it again? I want to play fast. We can't win round right now. We can't control. It's so bad to control.
Mongols close to throwing another knockout blow. 2 kills away. Techno gets one up close. Only drops now. Oh, and the Mongols take it. Vitality, a 3rd consecutive semi-final loss. Mongols have broken through the oppression of Vitality's rule.
Gosh, necklace.
Putain de merde.
I'm just really sad for us, first of all, because it's our team, but also for the organization.
With this loss in Counterstrike, Vitality fails to secure the point to overtake Liquid and Falcons, finishing their club championship run in 3rd and taking home $3 million.
3rd place. We should be proud. But it's a bittersweet ending. 2nd is better than 3rd. 1 million more is better than 1 million less. We didn't convert it when it matters, and this is sports.
I mean, I'm frustrated because I know the boys can play better. It's sad because I would have loved to end this on a trophy. It just wasn't meant to be. It was ours to lose, and we did.
Obviously, this is Anna's last event in a Vitality jersey. What message would you share with your colleagues sitting here on the sofa with us?
Only positive things, you know, like she's my sister, you know, like it's been 4 amazing years, and I'm grateful.
Esports at this level, you live in this. You grow so close like a family. You see each other at high and low points. That's the beauty and at the same time the challenge of it, right? So I'm really, really grateful for this.
Cheers.
Vitality next year, they're going to come back swinging, and I think people need to look out.
Now with Vitality's loss in Counterstrike, it's up for grabs now. Who's going to take it? The Mongols could really cement themselves as legends here, right? Even if it's over for Vitality, for these smaller underdog clubs, winning a single title means everything.
This is Mongol's chance for a clean sweep in the final.
First place in this CS tournament wins them global recognition and $500,000.
The Mongols are 1 kill from a well-earned trophy. And there it is, the Mongols, clean sweep in the final. It's not even close. Esports World Cup. From the the humble beginnings of LAN cafes in Ulaanbaatar to some of the biggest stages in the world. They carry the hopes and dreams of Mongolia. It's the Mongols!
EWC дөрвснээр ранк чагтнаг болсон. Энэ нь болохоор биднэрт тийм маш гоё. Та өмнө эзээч ямар ч хүн Аз ТV-с гээд чагтнаг баг ийм хурдан гарч ийнг бодоагүй байсан болохоор.
From the Asian region, the world's best Counterstrike team.
Энэ дэлхийн нийтээрээ зарим нь бидний зөвшөөрдөггүй байсан бол тэр тэмцээний дараа ер нь бүгд биднийг ер нь зөвшөөрсөн.
Өнөөдөр бидний таавд MongolZ даа!
Welcome back to the final week of the 2025 Esports World Cup. Mongol's amazing win took Vitality out of the race for the club championship, leaving Liquid and Falcons one last opportunity in Street Fighter 6 to fight for first place.
Falcons, they still have 4 players left to fight for them, where Team Liquid's slim chance at winning the club championship all comes down to 1 player. Nephew is literally Team Liquid's last hope.
And Nephew has a very, very strong chance to actually get some big points on the board for Team Liquid.
Yep. But for Liquid and Falcons, the task is not gonna be easy because all roads lead through China.
I 是在广州长大的。进来，每当我和父亲走在这里的街道，我仿佛回到了我故事的起源。
好似好耐都未嚟過街機室啦。
进来，人们都叫我小孩。小孩翻译成 little kid。那时候，因为我是游戏厅里最年轻的。大家都这么叫我，这个称呼就这样传开了。
我6岁开始打游戏，我爸要到處去每一個機廳帶我去打遊戲。
哇！呢度仲有我簽名喎，威力口都有喎，係啊，犀利。很多父母都會阻止孩子打遊戲，你嚟啊！但我爸卻要求我做到最好。
培養嗰一種你唔能夠輸俾對方，一定要贏嗰種信念，唔係起升㗎。
投了10個，輸了，突然我爸一巴掌一過來，我說幹嘛？他說這麼菜的人你都輸。我說爸，我第一次玩。他說你還頂嘴，你繼續打。直到9歲的時候，真的整個廣州逛完一遍了。我覺得真的人可能真的是逼出來的。
得㗎。
Xiao Hai, your Evo 2014 champion.
如果我爸不逼我打得可以就可以了。
Xiaohai is grand champion.
Xiaohai is gonna do it.
Xiaohai slides in.
但不是现在一定要做到最强。
Xiaohai in Toronto grand finals. Make some noise!
And it's gonna be the drive impact, ladies and gentlemen. Xiaohai is your Esports World Cup champion.
Xiaohai means a little kid, and now I'm 35. Too many people say I'm older, I can't win anymore. But today, I prove myself.
知老豆就覺得你有天賦有，不過可能你而家事情多咗啲咧就，同埋三收或者打幾個項目，年紀又
有屋企有家庭咧。
我的儿子现在2岁3个月了，在很多人眼中，我可能已经赚了我一生很够用的费用。但一想到孩子以后要读书，
然后有家庭了，就是有牵绊了，所以你的成绩可能会不好啦。但是有了孩子之后，对于工作上的事情会更上心一点。
你去年赢了 EWC， 你还想证明什么？
我也想第一个 EWC 双项目的冠军的人。街霸6还有饿狼传说。
Match point. If Goichi can win this round, Xiaohai loses the grand finals.
No! Go Goichi! He did it! EWC Fatal Fury champion! Look at Goichi.
This was a massive upset. Nobody thought this was going to happen.
但是已成事实的东西，怎么可能挽回呢？我从来没有想过自己会输。
Can he handle it? Xiaohai's pressure is at an all-time high.
或者失败以后那种
Goichi got into the head of Xiaohai.
忧伤、沮丧。
This was a massive upset. Nobody thought this was going to happen.
但它也不是我的终点。有些人会被失败打倒，我很幸运有一个可以宣泄情感的出口。为何这世上望甜蜜我的空虛，這晚夜沒有溫暖。唱歌其實去都不是為了唱歌，就是為了有。
然后就是给他，让他暂时去忘掉这个事情。
因为与其怀缅过去，不如放眼未来，对吧？现在最重要的是后面的街霸的比赛。
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup. We are set for the club championship to draw to a close. Aside from the return of the reigning champion, Xiao Hai, all eyes turn right now to Team Liquid and Nephew.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a spectacle.
All 4 Team Falcon players have failed to advance in this tournament, but Team Liquid's Nephew is still in the mix.
And what does it mean to know that the weight is on your back here for Team Liquid to stand and defend against Team Falcons, potentially repeating last year's victory?
Falcons don't have any more points they can get. I mean, it's kind of crazy that like I'm the last one, but I gotta win 2 matches today, so that's all I'm focused on.
Nephew needs to win, and this home crowd, of course, is not excited to see that happen. Falcons fans have showed up en masse to root for somebody, anybody, to take down Nephew and deliver them their 2nd championship. If Nephew loses, Team Falcons wins.
Nephew's here competing in Street Fighter for us. Nephew can pull off a good run, then we can win the championship.
Really enjoy it. The whole EWC was not easy, but I think just one more step now.
Nephew seems pretty damn locked in to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then Nephew drive rushing behind the whiff serpent lash to get the punish. That was immaculate.
How'd I lose? Team Liquid's own Nephew moves on. What, did he just look at the crowd?
You saw that? Little side eye for all the Falcons fans out there.
جيم واحد اسمه ليكويد من ابطال كاس العالم المره الثانيه على التوالي.
Tokido versus Nephew.
Nephew, the only one keeping Team Liquid's hopes alive.
This is
man. Nephew is looking like a man possessed right now.
Game one for Nephew.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, the overhead block. The perfect parry. Size him up.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. It's all or nothing! Taquito tying it up. Bet that hurts.
My goodness, Taquito wins.
Come on, Taquito. Just end it.
Nephew, the hopes, the dreams, the chances of Team Liquid taking the club championship title are entirely in his hands.
That felt good, didn't it?
Careful, Nephew. Taquito is slimy with that stand fit. And there it is for the finish. Coming at ya!
Team Falcons takes home the EWC Club Championship. You can see the fans celebrating in the crowd. Team Falcons securing that victory, not only with those 4,900 points, but taking home the $7 million prize. My goodness.
Team Falcons have made history. Back-to-back club champions.
How does it feel? It's been incredible. We're very happy to be the club championship, back-to-back club championship. It's never easy, but we made it.
I think it feels so special. It was so much harder this year, and we knew it would be harder. It feels on another level to be able to say that we're world champions.
I hate losing, especially when I think we had our chances to win this event.
From first to second is a $3 million difference. It's a lot of investment and potential expansion for every organization. The teams who get that money are going to have an advantage going into the future years of EWC.
Falcons have won the club championship again, but Taquito failed to maintain his momentum. And now there is still one day of fighting left before the coronation.
Xiao Hai has been absolutely on fire.
Xiao Hai gets his lick back for Fatal Fury.
Steamrolling through all of his opponents throughout this entire Street Fighter 6 tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, Xiao Hai.
At this point in his career, Xiao Hai is already considered an OG elder statesman in the world of fighting games. But right now, there is a new generation on the rise.
And we are locked in for the grand final. One player looking to be champion back-to-back. Another one at 15 is looking to make history.
Es muy loco todo esto. Me siento bien porque me preparé mucho.
Coming to the stage, fighting out of Chile, bronze. This kid has absolutely no fear. Xiao Hai fell just short in Fatal Fury at the start of the tournament, but he can still make history in our final event here at EWC 2025.
Xiao Hai!
超级紧张，超级紧张，就是紧张到呼吸都会乱了。
Xiao Hai literally means little kid, and now he finds himself in grand finals against Gloss, who at 15 years old literally is a little kid. One last first to 5 matchup to decide who will be your Street Fighter 6 champion.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight. Cry for mercy.
Game number 1 commencing Blaz versus Xiao Hai, Ryu versus Bison. How's this? Xiao Hai with the OD Cycle Crusher, but now in really, really big danger.
Get up! Round 2. Fight.
Damn.
Xiao Hai Blaz became the wall. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it to you. This is what you want? Boom, let me block. Into the level 3. Damn!
Jesus!
No escape! Shit!
That was sick.
Expedited W there, Vicious. Holy smokes. Okay, Blaz, you ain't playing no game.
I'll shatter you!
Oh my God. He went for the overhead again. I swear that is the Blaz special. You see him laughing because he is consistently landing it.
Predictable.
She's like, you didn't block that? Okay.
Punish! Blas looking rather comfortable.
Yo, bro, are we playing a two-player game here? What's up? What the hell can Xiao Hai do?
Xiao Hai, is he 36 years of age?
Yeah, he's 36.
In the fighting games, to be 36, commonly, that's very old.
Oh, yeah.
In a lot of games, it's 22, 23, 24 where you retire at.
So when you get older, you slow down. You might not have that twitch, but you have the mental twitch. You've seen it all before, so you can react and see things. That's why we say you always gotta stay ready. Forget what happened before. You gotta lock in and think, I'm here for a reason.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Xiao Hai is going back to character select, and it's looking like he is going to the mob.
My turn.
She's coming out, y'all.
你每一场都这样打，那大家都知道你这样打的话，你是不可能赢的。
Oh my God!
你肯定要做一些每一场针对这一个人
Mine's a lot more control within the neutral space, right? I think her walk speed also pretty good.
的一种出奇制胜的办法吧。
Down you go.
Nice. Xiao Hai with a strong answer back. This is not gonna be easy, young lad. Oh, nice whip on his dude.
Back to back.
The fire's back. Lost your cool?
Remember the name.
Xiao Hai.
Laz, how you feeling, baby? Are we gonna answer back?
Championship point now.
Gotta do this. Come on. Fight.
The last game, last round scenario.
Blas with an important first strike.
街霸应该倒下了，就是50-50。
Xiao Hai definitely in the hot seat.
你这个猜错，就好像我是剪刀石头布的世界冠军。
Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay, answer back. Xiao Hai, the trade on his side. Is it enough? It's the question. Xiao Hai, repeated champion. What's it gonna be?
You're good, but not good enough.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to back. The first ever two-time EWC Street Fighter 6 champion. Give it up for Xiao Hai!
2 times for EWC champion. Yeah, maybe old man still can keep going.
当时我爸爸说：“哎呀，你可以打游戏啊，别人不就打乒乓球、打足球、打篮球吗？12岁、15岁、18岁或20年以后，还打那个东西打得有多好？那你打游戏也就是娱乐，你就按你喜欢的玩。
超级棒，超级棒。
未来怎么说不知道，你就先玩好。”
My lucky star.
25 tournaments, 25 unscripted stories. That unpredictability is the beauty of the Esports World Cup. Throughout 7 weeks of competition, we watched the best games played by the best teams, competing from all around the world. And the competition was fierce. So right now, the end results of the Esports World Cup. Vitality worked their way up the podium from last year, finishing in 3rd.
In esports, it's better to be an hunter than hunted. And I think next year we can probably dream to go further.
Although Liquid had the most first place finishes, they ended up 2nd overall.
We came into the event definitely hoping that we could win it. And I think we challenged Falcons for the first time.
And in the end, there was one club to rise above the rest to be an EWC champion.
It was a little bit harder than last year, right? Who would have thought the final game could decide at EWC?
Team Falcons!
That's the beauty of any sport, tough competition with great competitors. We know that before we head into the next EWC, it's going to be tougher.
Team Falcons have won another club championship. And now, with the dust settling in Riyadh, one question echoes louder than ever. Can anyone take them down? The road to EWC 2026 begins now.
We'll be here. We've sat with the puzzle of how do you make a run at the championship. It is simple math that the more games you are in, the more points you will score. This year's 5 or 6 events were won by clubs that were not competing for the club championship. So we'll be looking at their rosters to pick them up. That will be the game that will be played between all organizations.
For the top going into next year for EWC.
Second isn't good enough. We're going for first, and Falcons is going to see that.
Final pieces.
We know that this is a long-term industry. A very big player might help us win, so we signed a big player.
Xiao Hai represented Team Falcons.
It's official. Xiao Hai is now a Falcon. This is crazy.
且如果有了我的加入，可以让 Falcons 在未来的几年可以一直保持连冠，这是我的目标。
I won't lose.
让我们恭喜 Falcons 小海。
The competition for talent is ruthless. But the cool thing is, it's the Mongol! It's not always the big names that win.
For a lot of players, especially from lower income backgrounds, esports is a way and sometimes the only way to climb out. And they're not just playing for themselves, they're really playing for their entire family.
This is a global sport. Anyone that has access to the internet and can download a game has a possibility of becoming an esports world champion.
And it doesn't matter how many resources a club has. You can't scout everywhere. There are just too many people playing too many games in too many places around the world. Somewhere out there, the next generational talent is probably watching this right now. And they're deeply motivated to turn off the TV and get in the game.